Okay. Okay. Joseph, your hand is up. Please unmute and say what you want to say before we start. Joseph? Okay. So I would like to welcome you officially to our lessons, our help lessons from the Holistic e-learning platform. We are having our first English language lesson for 2025, and we're going to start with that first chapter that is in our book, in our learner's guide, which is Modern Communication Technology. When you go to your individual schools, you're going to start with that chapter. I'm very sure some of you have not completed Senior 1 content, but that's okay. Your teachers are going to find a way of helping you to catch up until when you get to this very first chapter of Senior 2 English. It's called Modern Communication Technology. So right now, allow me to share this PowerPoint and we go through it together. Okay, can you see my screen? Glenna and Joseph, you're my co-hosts. You can always unmute and respond. Other people may not be able to respond directly. Glenna,
Yes, please.
can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to be alert because you and Joseph are the only people that can ably unmute very fast and respond, and you can also give other people permission to unmute. That is done to allow us have controlled and meaningful discussions in this lesson. Okay, so allow me to share my slides. All right. So I have already welcomed you to this year's lessons, and this is English. I mentioned it earlier on. If you're in another class and maybe you have another subject on your timetable, this is English, Senior 2 English. Make sure you're in the right place. Okay, so we are going to look at this chapter, Modern Communication Technology. You can get your book, write something down. Modern Communication Technology. In this chapter, we are going to have different lesson objectives that I'm going to share with you later on as we progress. Okay. So here are our lesson objectives. Can someone read for us? Where did I write this? Okay. Yes, Glenna, there are very many people that are willing to read. Just pick one, ask them to unmute, and they are going to be able to read for us.
Yes, please.
Okay, you can choose someone.
Uh,
Who have you chosen?
Atunji Victor.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. The lesson objectives are by the end of the lesson, a learner should be able to define modern communication technology, describe at least 3 modern methods of communication and their uses, compare
Okay.
at least 4 communication methods, discuss at least 4 advantages and 4 disadvantages of modern communication technology.
Yes, thank you very much, Victor. So, by the end of
So,
this lesson, I intend that all of us can be able to define modern communication technology, to know what it means, what it's about, and then we should be able to describe at least 3 modern communication technology gadgets and maybe their uses. We should be able to compare. We are going to learn how to compare things in English. And then at the end of the day, we are going to do something that shows that we know the advantages and disadvantages of modern communication technology. Our lesson is going to be as simple as that. Yes. So be planning to say something here and there. You know, the most important thing to do in an online class is to participate. Plan to
yeah.
say something, plan to raise your hand, give an answer, ask a question. Make use of those reactions, please. Make sure you can contribute to this lesson. But these are the things we want to learn. And remember, at the end of the day, we use these topics to help us to express ourselves, to learn how to speak in public, how to make arguments, how to make presentations. In case, in future you're in a Zoom meeting, don't be that dormant member that keeps quiet, even if they have something they want to say, even if they have a contribution. So we are learning how to do these things, and you should be able to benefit by the time we say we have concluded this lesson. Okay, so we have some keywords, words that we're going to meet here and there as we go through this chapter. Okay, allow me to enlarge my presentation. Meanwhile, Glenn and Joseph, you can be choosing someone for us that's going to read through this list. Just a moment. It's going to slide share. Glenna and Joseph, we need someone to read for us the keywords.
I've chosen Abby Wesley.
Okay, thank you. Have you given him or her the rights to unmute? Ask them
Yes.
to unmute. Okay, that's good. Okay, Glenna, you can choose another person.
Okay, now I can choose this other person here. There is
Mm.
Peace. Peace, can you unmute and you read for us? Peace, you have been given the permission to unmute
Mm.
and read for us.
Hey, do we have some people that have volunteered?
I can see the hands up here. There is Victor.
Yeah.
Victor,
Mm.
your hand has been up, so you can read for us. Just unmute. and then you read for us.
Oh, God. Okay, let me first get back and I see what's happening. We have Ethan, we have Relief, we have Joy. Let's allow them to do something for us. Joy, are you there?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Okay, so here we are. Please read for us these keywords. Joy, can you see my screen? Okay, I think Joy has a problem because she can't read for me. How about Ethan? Ethan.
Yes. Hello?
Hello, Ethan.
Hello.
Please take us through this list.
Okay. Keywords. App, bandwidth, data, download, browse, subscription, era, satellite, evolve, AI.
We're going to describe these words in about 5 minutes. If there is any word that you understand, you're going to raise your hand and share with us. People that had raised your hands to read, you can lower them. But if you have a word you think you can describe for the class, keep your hand up and I'm going to be picking you one by one. First, write these words in your book, have them in your book, and then try to look them up in your dictionary. You can use Google, you can use Chat GPT. Just try to find what these words mean and share with us. Okay, so I'm going to start with Daniela. Daniela, you can unmute and tell us the meaning of any one word that you have understood on the keywords.
From the keywords, the word error is like I think a mistake.
Are you sure? What's your research place? Where have you researched that from? Yes, Daniela? We have the word error. We are going to meet this word many times in this lesson, even as we go through this chapter. But Daniela, I would like to know where you got that meaning of error. Remember, the word error that we have in this lesson is spelled as E-R-A, error. Daniela, do you want to share with us? Okay, Daniela has gone back to research more and get the actual meaning of that word, or to convince us that that word means a mistake. Okay, so I have Becky. Becky, you can unmute. Becky? Oh, Becky is not saying anything. Okay. Amina? Amina, please unmute. Ooh, okay.
Madam Satellite,
Yes, Amina wants to describe the word satellite. What does it mean?
it is an electronic device that is set into space and moves around the Earth or another planet.
Okay. Are there some things that we enjoy in our life because of satellites?
Yes,
Like what?
like television
Okay.
and radio.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Amina, for explaining that very well. Satellite. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you for that question.
yes, the boys are going to bear us witness that they can actually now communicate with their friends in London in the Premier League because of that word satellite. They are able to have something that is happening spread to other parts of the world, and that is, communication that happens very fast because of satellites. We can do more research on that word to know what it means. Yes, Laban, which word do you want to describe for us?
App.
Okay, what's an app?
An app is a piece of software that you can download to a device, such as a smartphone.
Okay, thank you. Do you know some apps? Can you give us some examples?
Yes,
Like
there is
which ones? Give
WhatsApp,
us like four. Uh-huh. Correct.
WhatsApp,
Hmm.
Google,
Yes.
calls,
Mm-hmm.
Google Chrome.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Those are some of the apps, those softwares that we can use to do different things that we need. Many of us are using the Zoom app. Yes, it's a software that is allowing us to convene and have this meeting, have this lesson, even when we're in different places. Some other apps do different things. Some of them allow you to access money on your phone or on your laptop. Some of them allow you to send messages. Others allow you to monitor your heart rate. They are different apps. They are just softwares that are developed to help you do different things. And I want to ask you to get interested in that kind of science, in the logic of creating apps. You can do anything. Just learn about it in your ICT classes and you will be able to change the world. Okay, so I have Paul. Let me allow Paul to unmute.
I would like you to explain me more about satellites.
About satellites.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry. In the next activity, there is a video I've prepared for us. You are going to get more information about a satellite. Is that okay, Paul?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for your patience. We have a video that is coming up. It's going to help us to understand AI, satellites, and how these things work. Okay, I have Makela. Makela, please unmute.
I have information about data.
Okay, go ahead and share with us.
Data is the information, facts, or numbers that are collected, stored, and processed to generate insights, support discussion makings, or provide answers to questions.
Okay, thank you so much, Makela. That's correct. Yeah, that is information, statistics, numbers, all that is gathered together to be shared and support communication, arguments, and all other things like research. Thank you so much. That's well explained. Relief. I want to hear from this person called Relief. Please unmute.
I'd like to explain the word data.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Data is information gathered for reference or for further analysis.
Yeah, thank you so much for that additional insight. It makes it easier for us to understand. So, as we go through this chapter, I want you to know what these words mean so that when someone says we are going to share this data, you are not confused. You should be able to know what these words mean to even help you to make meaningful arguments as we progress. Yes, Ayo.
Download.
Okay, what does it mean to download something?
To transfer data or files from one location to another.
Yes, very good. Do you have an example of what you can download from where to where?
You can download movies from a computer to a storage device.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ayo, for that wonderful example. Yes, that is what it means. Someone says, I'm going to download a movie from my computer to this storage device, from Netflix to my gadget, from the website to my computer. Now you know what it means. You're transferring information from one place to another. Yes, thank you very much. Zoe?
Yes, I want.
Yes, Zoe. Yes, Zoe, we can hear you. Please unmute.
I would like to explain the word bandwidth.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It simply means a range of frequencies used in telecommunication, the ability of a computer network or other telecommunication to transmit signals.
Okay, thank you, Zoe. Do you know what happens if a computer has a small bandwidth?
No,
From your explanation, what do you think happens if it has a smaller bandwidth?
and its communicating frequency will be low. Communicating range.
The rate, the speed. Yes, the speed at which it shares the data is going to be slower. Yes, thank you so much, Zoe, for sharing with us. Um, Now I have bits. Bits. Bits, if you're there, please unmute. Okay, let's have Wesley. Who has forgotten to unmute? Wesley?
Yeah.
Paul, please keep your microphone muted. Okay. Wesley, you can unmute. Okay, let's have Susan. Susan?
Browse.
Okay, what does it mean to browse?
To browse is to look for information on a computer, especially on the internet or a specific web.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're
That's
welcome.
perfect. When we use that word, that's what we'll be meaning. If I say, please browse and get the meaning of this word, what we are going to do is what Susan has just said. Go look it up to look for information on a certain website. That is to browse. All right. Do we have some words we have not explained? Someone was asking about this list. I believe we have talked about all the words apart from subscription, error, evolve, and AI. Yes, and we must find out what they mean before we progress. So, I had someone that wanted to explain the word error. Daniela, is still on the call? Daniela, are you still on the call? Let me see. Daniela. Okay. Let's see if we have another person that can help us explain the word error. I'm going to ask Ayo again.
I think error is like a period of time.
Yes. I believe with you and I agree with you. Error, it's a time. mm? It is it
A
is a
season.
generation, a season. Yes, thank you very much. So we are going to have different eras as we talk about communication. We are going to look at how communication technology has evolved, how it has changed over time. We even have the word evolve on our keyword list, how communication technology has changed over time. We are going to see that different things come and go. And sometimes people live in eras and they don't even know what is trending. They don't even know what is on the vogue, what is happening. Yes. And relief tells us that era is a long, distinct period. Thank you very much. So we're going to meet this word several times, and I hope we'll be using it correctly. Okay, let me ask Victor to tell us something about AI. Victor, what is AI?
I think AI, artificial intelligence, is the way of making a
What does it
computer
mean?
respond. It means artificial
Sorry?
intelligence and
Mm,
artificial intelligence. And I
yes.
think it means the way of making a computer or the way a computer responds to humans.
Okay, thank you so much, Victor. Have you ever used AI?
Yes,
What were you doing?
I was trying to research something.
And how did you use it? How did you get it? How can we get AI? Someone may be hearing about it for the first time. Where do you find this
You
artificial intelligence?
Now, since technology these days was developed, AI is built
Mm,
in different social media apps like WhatsApp. We have their Meta AI
okay,
that responds to every question. It can even generate
okay,
what you want. You can download it from Play Store, even ChatGPT.
okay. Thank you
Yeah,
very much, Victor, for that wonderful explanation. People who have not used AI, you can use your WhatsApp, type in Meta AI, and you will get artificial intelligence. You will get that response from a computer. It can answer any question that you give it. It can help you in different ways of life. You can ask questions about life, about love, about education, about your different disciplines, your different subjects, and it will be able to give you information in just microseconds. It's very good for you to know how to use AI because that is the era we are in. Okay. Is there any word we have not described? Let me check. Evolve AI subscription. Finally, let's ask Glenn, our co-host, to tell us about subscription.
Which I was going to define bandwidth.
Okay, go ahead. Someone was asking about it. Much as we got it a bit earlier, someone didn't get it very well. So go ahead and explain it to us.
Bandwidth refers to the range of frequencies that a communication channel can transmit.
Do you know what that means? Can you break it down to someone that is not getting it quite well?
It's like no, I can't.
Sorry about that. Okay, bandwidth, the number of frequencies, how fast a gadget can process information and send it. Sometimes you realize that if the bandwidth is small, the information doesn't move very fast. It takes so long. The search keeps moving and doesn't give you the information instantly. But if you have a bigger bandwidth and maybe you're using like 5G, you have faster internet and faster responses whenever you are doing your research and you're using modern communication technology. Yes, that's how best we can put it. For now, we are going to understand it best as we continue with our discussions. All right, subscription. I need one person to give us the meaning of the word subscription. I have Shawin. Shawin,
Yes, teacher.
Shawin, yes. Uh-huh. What is a subscription? What does it mean to subscribe to something?
Uh, Subscription is an arrangement where a person pays for works for access to a service.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Do you have something that you have subscribed to, Shawin, of recent?
Yes,
What is it? You tell us.
subscribe to TV.
To do what?
I've subscribed to a television.
Yes, yes, yes. You can pay your subscription fee to a service provider like DSTV, GoTV, Star Times, and they will allow you to access their services for a number of days, a limited amount of time. And when your subscription expires, you can no longer access the service. Some people in the chat box have told me they have subscribed to some other channels like Netflix. Some people even make subscriptions on their mobile phones. Yes, to make communications. And once your minutes expire or that the bundle you have bought expires, then you no longer have the subscription and you have to renew it. So that is what it means here in this topic of modern communication technology. Yes, someone that has just joined the lesson is asking, teacher, which topic is this in English? It is modern communication technology. We are going to be rotating on that topic to allow us to learn how to speak, how to make presentations, and how to compare things. Yes. The most important thing is for you to participate in this lesson. Please raise your hand, say something here and there, and be able to learn. But the topic, your very first chapter for Senior 2 is going to be modern communication technology. I could take you back here to the first slide. That is our chapter, modern communication technology. These were our lesson objectives, and we're on the fourth slide explaining the key words that we are going to be meeting here and there for us not to misuse them or for us to interpret the information that will be given to us by our friends in their discussions. So if you remember very well, in our lesson objectives, we want to learn how to define modern communication technology. So I am going to, before I open that slide, I want to first pose a question to you. What is modern communication technology? What comes to your mind when we say modern communication technology? Modern communication technology. How can you explain it to your friend, to your sibling that is in P4? Ayo.
Modern communication technology, these are ways we can communicate to people around the world using modern means.
Okay. Communication and modern has reappeared in your description. I want you to put other words there. Try again.
Okay, these are ways we can send messages to other people. You in a faster way.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ayo. Yes, we have faster. We have more improved ways of sending and receiving messages instantly. And that is what we are looking at under this chapter of modern communication technology. Okay, so we have relief. Relief. What's your description of modern communication technology? Relief, are you there? Okay, let me have Susan.
Modern communication technology. I think this refers to the various tools, systems that we like that okay, it's modern communication technology. I think this refers to the various tools, systems, and the platforms that enable fast, efficient, and global communication.
Oh, thank you very much, Susan. Thank you for that wonderful explanation. And that will take me to my prepared slide. Definitions. Okay, so who is going to read for us the definition that we have here, in addition to the very correct definitions that our friends have given us? Who wants to read? I am praying that I get a new name this time. Someone that has not said a thing. Yes, Wesley, the time I picked you, you didn't say a thing. So please unmute, then I will display the work for you to read. Wesley. Oh, okay. Wesley has failed to unmute again. I have Ira. Ira G. Ira, can you hear me? Yes, very good.
Yes, teacher.
So here are the words I want you to read for us. What is modern communication technology?
It is a range of tools, platforms, and systems that enable fast, efficient, and global transfer of data or information.
Continue.
These include the Internet and World Wide Web, mobile devices and networks, social media
Okay.
and messaging apps, video conferencing, and virtual meetings, AI bots, Internet of Things, 5G networks, and edge computing.
Yes, thank you very much. So we are going to spare just 1 minute to write this definition in our notebooks. Please write it down. And write these things when you have a moment after the lesson. Go to your device and instead of, wasting your data, look up for these things and know what they mean. I may not go into the detail. I'm going to give you just a few examples of communication platforms and systems, but I expect you to take some time off and do your research. It's part of your curriculum. You have to do that in-depth research for you to understand what some of these things mean. But yes, modern communication technology refers to a range of tools, platforms, systems that enable you to transfer information very fast and efficiently across the globe, across all people, and in a very, very fast way. That is modern communication technology. Okay, so moving on, we have communication errors. How has communication evolved? We have moved from different stages of communication, where people had to move. If you lost someone, you had to move miles and miles to pass that piece of information to them. Or if you needed something from someone, you had to take time and move longer distances, and some people actually never got away to communicate. So we have these different eras, and I'm going to ask one person to read for us. Then I'm going to ask different people to make simple research on the different eras, because I want us to set the background to understand what communication is and how we call it modern. Do we have ancient? Do we have ancient? Yes, so let me ask someone to read for us. To read for us, to read for us, to read for us. Who is going to read for us these eras? Solomon. Yes, I have Solomon. Solomon, if you can unmute, please unmute. Yeah, very good. Take us through these eras.
Um, when things have evolved instead, we have agriculture, industrial, information era, intelligent.
Okay, thank you, Solomon,
You're
for
welcome.
reading for us. So these are some of the things that have happened before. We started from the agricultural era, then we moved on to the industrial era, information era. Many people are still stuck here. Information era. And in this era, like I want someone to do some simple research and tell us the characteristics of the information era, where people had to rely on information, technical, know what. What you know is what you do, is what brings food on your table. But now we have progressed to the AI, the intelligence era. This is where we are. And that's why I implore you to go and do research and understand what AI can do. Yes, understand what it can do, because this is where we are. Much as we have people that are still stuck on this kind of era, they want to cram information, they don't want to improve themselves. They say, as long as I know this, I am good to go. No wonder your curriculum has now been changed for you to study what is important to you, what is relevant to your daily life. So we are going to make some simple research here and share. And soon, and very soon, we may have to move to the space era, biotech era, or what we call the imagination era. Yes. So I'm going to ask different people to commit themselves to give us brief information on these eras, with specific attention to how communication has improved or evolved in these different eras. So if you know there is an era you want to explain to us, you raise your hand. You raise your hand and we shall know that so and so is working on this era, so and so is working on this era, and then we shall be good to go. So I'm going to start with Ethan. Ethan, which era do you want to make research on?
Yes, I
Ethan?
want to make yes, I want to make
Yes, please.
research on agriculture era.
Thank you very much. Glenna, my co-host, I hope you're taking notes. I want that after these 5 minutes, we will have different people explaining their work. Please write them down. I don't want to forget. Glenna, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so Ethan is doing the agricultural era. Then Paul. Paul, are you there? Paul? Oh, Paul has gone. Yes, Karen? Karen, which era do you want to make research on? Ah, okay. Yes, Danny? Oh, okay. Amina? Amina?
I'm going to make research about the
Which one?
era.
The information.
Hello? Industrial
Yes,
era.
please.
Industrial
Okay,
era.
Amina wants to do research on the industrial era and how communication was done in the industrial era. Okay, very good. Karen?
The communication era.
Communication or information? Okay, I've not got that right. So Victor and Karen, you're going to work together to tell us about the information era. I've seen your message here, Victor. So Victor is ready with the information era. Let me see, Bits.
Yes, teacher.
Which era do you want to explain to the class?
I'll explain information era.
We already have someone for that. Do you think you can make research on something else?
Okay.
Which one? Should we give you the biotech?
Okay, let me research about it.
Yes, research about it and understand, and you will help us to understand what is yet to come. What is that thing we have not seen in communication that is coming? Okay. Let me see. Zoe, did I get to hear from Zoe? Yes. Danny, I didn't hear you very well, so you can unmute. Danny has gone. Solomon.
I'm going to explain about the intelligence era.
Very good. And I think that is it. Glenna, have we got someone for each and every era? I see Glenna is on and off, but I think we have someone for the agricultural era, industrial era, information, intelligence, and biotech. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do research. Even the people that have not raised their hands, can also do some brief information to understand, especially how communication has evolved as eras keep changing. Yes. Okay, allow me to first mute.
Okay.
The biotech era refers to a period marked by significant advances in biotechnology, a field that uses living organisms. So biotech era is an era or is a period marked by significant advances in biotechnology. It's a field that uses living organisms or biological systems to develop products and technologies that address various challenges, especially in medicine and agriculture industries. This era is characterized by the application of biological sciences and modern technologies like genetics. I'll have to read slowly. Biotechnology refers to the not yet refers to the period
Okay, I believe we have now finished. So if you're ready, you raise your hand and you share with us. Glenna, who wanted to? I want us to move in stages. I don't want us to start with someone giving us biotech before we get to know the information era. So Glenna, who volunteered to give us information about the agricultural era?
It was Ethan.
Okay, Ethan, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, please share with us.
Okay, according to my research, it says here that the first agricultural revolution occurred during the Neolithic period, beginning around the 10,000 BC. Until this point, humans primarily led a nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle, foraging for edible wild animals and hunting animals for food. So, like before like human beings noticed like how to grow food, they'll literally go around picking wild plants and hunting wild animals growing before growing their own food, which resulted in them moving all the time and all that.
Okay, thank you very much. That's the era where people would just hunt animals, and that was how they earned their living. Yes,
lifestyle.
someone has even given us the information in the chat box. You can just read it and get to know how we got to where we are. Yes, how we got to this era where we can sit in our different homes and communicate. How did we get here? So we've started with Ethan telling us about a time where people would just go hunt, talk to each other physically. There was nothing like technology at that stage. So people just had to talk and meet physically. Okay. And then we progressed to which era? To the industrial age. Who was in charge of the industrial age? We had like two people. Mm, okay. Amina, was it you? I think so. Yes, Amina. Oh, Glenna, where have you gone? My co-host.
I had moved off a little.
It's well, it's well. I've made you the co-host again. Okay. Who volunteered to give us information on the industrial age?
I didn't get that one.
The industrial
That was Amina.
age, the industrial
Hmm.
era.
Yes, Amina.
I can see Amina is joining. Okay. So we could move to Victor as we wait for Amina to stabilize. Victor and your
The
friend.
industrial era transformed.
Mm-hmm.
It's me, Amina.
Yes, please. Amina, go ahead. Oh dear. She has gone. Okay. Uh, we could be hearing from Victor to save time.
Okay. Now, I was supposed to search about the information era. Here,
Hmm.
according to the information I have, they say the information era is a period in history characterized by the widespread use of digital technologies and rapid advancements in technology, communication, and information processing.
Hmm.
It is characterized by digital technologies, easy access to information, person-to-person communication, dependence on information technology. The information technology was enabled by technology developed in, in the digital revolution, which was itself enabled by building on the developments of the technological revolution. Some advantages of the information era include access to vast information, efficient communication, and increased automation and productivity. However, it also has disadvantages, including information overload, privacy concerns, and dependency and social isolation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Glenna, who offered to give us information on AI, the intelligence era.
I also didn't get that one.
Ooh, who was that? Who was that? Solomon?
Solomon was the one for AI.
Yes.
Solomon.
The intelligence era, also known as the information age or the digital age, is a period of significant technological, economic, and societal change.
Hmm.
The key characteristics are rapid advancement of computing and communication technologies,
Hmm.
information explosion, and then shift to to knowledge-based economies. The impact it has is global connectivity and collaboration, new business models and opportunities, changes in education workforce. That's all.
Okay, thank you very much. We already have different people that have explained to us how they have used AI and how it has made their lives simpler, communication faster, analysis better. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know if Amina is already on the call, but we could get our very last presenter of the biotech so that we progress to other things. Before we are setting the background, we want to understand what modern communication technology is all about before we start comparing things here and there. Before we go into comprehension passages, we are supposed to set time and understand what we are discussing is all about. Okay. Glenna, who volunteered to give us biotech?
Bits.
Beats.
Do you think Bits is still around? Bits. I can't see
don't
Bits.
know.
Is there any other person that made research? Ethan? Yes?
Oh, sorry, I haven't made any research on intelligence. Sorry.
On the biotech.
Biotech.
Oh, yes.
Not really. I don't have any research on it, but I can work on it.
Okay, Bits is here. Let's see what she has for us. Bits, please unmute.
About the biotech era, this refers to a period marked by significant advances in biotechnology. It's also a field that uses living organisms or biological systems to develop products and technologies that address various challenges. So the biotech era is mainly science-based, and we use things like genetics, molecular biology, and bioinformatics to develop new solutions. Some of the key features of the biotech era are genetic engineering, biopharmaceutical, and synthetic biology. That's all.
Mm. Okay, thank you, Bits. So where we are moving to, we are going to have an era, and in some developed countries, it's already working, where some people even involve their bodies to communicate thoughts. Yes, waves are going to be there, and communication is going to be very fast, super fast. We already have in the video that we're going to watch where you speak one language and there is high level technology that translates it into another language very fast, in time translation. Okay, so we are going to spare now 5 minutes to listen to this video, and I think we're going to use like 3 minutes, then we shall progress to other things. Okay.
Some access to your account. Ever seen? You gotta play 1, 2, 3.
Don't write there.
Okay.
To me.
Teacher, increase on the volume.
Yes, also yes.
Increase on the volume.
At the volume, you can't hear anything.
Yes.
Teacher, no volume.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to play it again and you will tell me, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here. It's here. Let me start it again.
It's muted.
Yeah, unmuted, teacher.
The volume is muted.
It's okay. Yeah. I'm waiting. How about now? How about there?
You've
We
paused,
still can't hear.
you've paused it.
And I wanted to first be sure that you can hear what it is saying.
Nope. I'm hearing nothing.
Yeah, the boy say, nope, I heard nothing.
Oh, sorry about that. What are you doing? Who knows what I can do to fix this?
Start, play.
Late.
Just play.
Like you've not yet played.
Sounds
Teacher, you have
Teacher,
paused it. Just play.
you've paused the video. Teacher, the pause button.
The pause button. Tap to play.
No, you can't. Hello? People, can you hear me?
Yes.
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 So I was asking you, were you hearing the volume from the video
No.
now?
No, teacher.
No. No.
So that means I can't continue to play it.
So you had
Yes.
paused the video.
You had
Yeah.
paused it.
Yes, that's true. I had paused to first hear from you for you to tell me if you're hearing the sound.
By the time
We
you
can
fix the
hear.
sound, you pause the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put
Play
it
it again.
again. One last try. Okay.
Okay.
This even saying sound is going different.
Teacher.
No volume.
No
No
volume.
volume.
Okay, guys, it's okay. Let's leave it. I'm going to share it with you in our WhatsApp group and you're going to watch it
Okay.
in your free time. So let's progress with our thing here. Yes, please. Wait a minute. Wait a moment. No? Okay, guys, these are just gadgets that you're going to look at.
Mm.
These are just gadgets that I got for us I was preparing this PowerPoint presentation. You can just look at them, and if you see any that you can explain to us, you tell us. Let me see. Yes, all images are clear. All right. If you see any device that you can explain to the class, please raise your hand. Yeah, I'm going to display it 1 more minute and we see. There is anything explain to us. Just unmute. Okay, I'm going to start with relief. Relief, you can unmute. Okay, let's allow someone here that is using ITEL A513W.
How do it? They even tell them the type of phone we are using. Team of B. Eh,
Okay, yes, Victor.
Yeah, me, the device I've seen, the phone.
Okay,
Yeah, I've seen
what is it
the
used
phone.
for? Hmm.
The phone is used for communication. You can call
Which
through
kind of
it, or
communication?
you can send a message.
True. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Any other person that has seen a communication device or tool or platform, they can explain to us. Okay, Jep. Where is Jep? Jep, Jep. Yes, Jep.
oh. Yes, yeah.
I've
I've
seen a
seen
laptop. I've seen a laptop. I've seen a laptop.
Mm.
And it can be share emails,
Jep
type
Villa,
work.
please give us your answer.
I've seen a laptop.
Laptop.
Laptop,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see.
It can
Laptop.
be
laptop. Where is the laptop?
Sorry, it was a computer.
Which images?
A computer.
Where is it?
The computer. The computer is here down. The right corner.
Okay. In this video conference and laptops to share information. Okay, thank you very much. I have 10. Okay, let me first move someone from this meeting. We already received your warning that if you disrupt others, you lose the right say in this meeting, please. Let me just remove Shami from the list that are misusing the chat box. I am going to be removing you from this. Please pay attention.
Teacher.
Don't disrupt people that joined in. Please respect your parents, respect your friends. I've invested money for you to learn. Tendo, I wanted Tendo. Tendo. Yes. Yes, Tendo. Okay. Let me hear from Ivan.
For me, what I have seen is a phone. This is used for receiving and sending messages.
All right.
That can be all right.
Then Harriet. Thank you.
May have
Yes,
seen.
Harriet.
Thank you,
May have
teacher.
seen a television. It is to see motion graphics.
Okay, thank you very much. That's correct. I want someone to comment on DHL. Do we know what it does in communication?
What?
DHL, who has known what it does? Yes, Victor.
Me, I wanted to talk about Bluetooth.
Okay, what does it do?
The Bluetooth that is shown on your PowerPoint slide is used to output sound. It can be connected to a phone or any device that can output sound. I mean, that can have a Bluetooth connection with it, then it outputs
Okay.
sound.
Okay.
Okay,
thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. I have Okot Jacob, someone who has not. Beginning to disrupt the class.
Teacher, can you please put back on the picture?
It's okay. Let me.
Okay.
Kindly keep. microphone muted unless you have been asked to unmute. I wanted
Thank you,
someone to
teacher.
comment on DHL and what it. Let me first mute this. Ivan has become a problem. If your last warning, if you keep disrupting the class, I'll put you in the waiting room. Bakishami. All right. Okay. Someone is calling himself
Excuse me,
admin.
teacher.
Yes, please.
May you please take back to the photo of those gadgets?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just a moment. I wanted to first remove this guy called admin who is calling himself admin, and I put him in the waiting list. Oh, waiting room. Okay, Daniela, here is the list. I want someone to talk about DHL. I'm interested in knowing if the students I teach understand what DHL does. Does anyone know?
Teacher, I've got DHL.
Okay, what does it do?
Okay, according to this, DHL is a global logistics company that uses a variety of communication methods to enhance customer experience and engagement, including rich communication services. DHL uses RCS to communicate with customers during parcel delivery. RCS is rich communication
Yes.
services.
Thank you
Then
very much, Victor. Go ahead.
on-demand delivery. DHL's online platform allows customers to manage their shipment delivery, including choosing when and where to receive their package, following the parcel online, and paying for duty.
Madam, I've also got DHL.
Yeah, thank you so much. So in modern communication technology, we have the sending and receiving of goods. Yes, please. So, like someone has said in the meeting chat, it is a logistics company, and it's very important for you to know how to send and receive not only soft data, but also hard or physical goods. You can use DHL and many other services, but DHL stands out because it is globally recognized. That's why I added it in our PowerPoint. All right, people, our second last slide is any person to read for me. Michael, do you think you can read for me? Let me allow you to unmute. Yes, Michael. Hello, Michael. Oh, Michael can't read. Jep. Sorry. People, can you hear me now? I
Yeah.
also have.
About
All right,
DHL.
please read for us. No, read this. Okay. Zoe, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Please read for us. Okay. Glenna?
Yeah, can I read?
Glenna?
Can I read?
Yes, please. Yes, teacher.
How about Joseph? Ooh. Our network is...
I'm present.
Glenna, the moment you can hear me, please unmute.
Teacher, I can hear you.
Peace, don't worry. Peace, Abby, Makela, anyone. Okay, Daniela,
Teacher,
please read for us.
we can
I'm
hear
asking to
you.
read the words I'm displaying on your screen. Read. See my screen?
Comparing communication.
Peace or Daniela?
Comparing communication devices.
Daniela?
What do we
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you.
what do we use to
Continue.
compare items or ideas in English? Adjectives, comparatives, or separatives? Comparatives, e.g., more expensive, more bulky, cheaper, more convenient, more user-friendly, faster, more durable. Compare at least two communication devices.
Yes, so at this point of our lesson, I want us to learn how to compare things, how to compare. If you have two items and they ask you to compare them, like the slide is telling us, we are going to use comparatives. Words like cheaper, faster, more expensive, more user-friendly, more bulky, more convenient, more durable, lighter, heavier, something like that. And I want us to compare at least two communication devices. If you're there and you think you can compare any two communication devices, please raise your hand. Let me see. I like it. Jep has said the phone is cheaper than the computer. Very good. Depending, of course, on which type, but we are learning how to compare items. Very good. Someone is using Techno here. Techno BG6, please unmute. A television is more expensive than a phone. That is from Ira. Peace. Peace, I want to hear your voice.
Computer is more expensive than a phone.
A computer is more expensive than a phone. Thank you. I have Letasi. Yeah, trying to get some new names here. I like it. Letasi.
Uh, a television is more expensive than a phone.
Okay, thank you very much. Abby.
Uh, a phone is faster to communicate with than DLL.
Yeah. I agree with you. Using a phone to communicate is faster than DHL. All right. Yes, Daniela.
An email. I mean, a phone is more bulky than an email.
A phone.
Yeah.
You know, an email cannot be carried. Can it
So
be?
yeah, it's not bulky.
Oh, it's lighter. It's just the software. Okay. All right. Thank you for that wonderful trial. Now I have Teresha with a dollar sign.
A phone is primarily designed for communication, while a computer is designed for more complex tasks.
Okay, okay. A computer is designed for more complex tasks like typing, video
Yeah.
conferencing. Ah, I agree with you. Thank you very much. Yes, Paul?
A television is more expensive than a phone.
Okay, thank you very much. Someone is calling himself or herself Juice World. Please unmute. Mm-hmm.
A phone is more can easily be handled, more carryable
Mm-hmm.
than a computer.
Okay, it is more convenient and more user-friendly than a computer, especially computers that are connected to big monitors. Okay, we have John.
A computer is more convenient than phone.
A computer is more convenient for some people than a phone. All right. Finally, for this very nice activity, let's hear from Michael.
Me too.
Yes, Victor, you too. Let's first hear from Michael, then Victor.
A phone is more portable than a television.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's more portable than a television. Finally, Victor.
A phone is cheaper than a laptop.
Yes, very good. Yes, John, it is okay. When you put your hand up, you give an answer. So, friends, we have learned how to compare these communication gadgets. And you can use this knowledge even in other things as you're comparing people, comparing sports, comparing experiences. You can use this same information we've used here. Just make sure you're using comparatives when you're comparing two people, two things, two ideas, two experiences. Yes, a TV is more durable than a phone. Some people will tell you that that a television has a bigger media interface than a phone. It has a bigger screen compared to a phone. So you can always use this information to compare even other things in life. Okay, so our very final slide is here, and I've organized an activity for you that you're going to do individually, and you will share your work with me on my WhatsApp.
So can you send
And
us your WhatsApp number?
yes, I'm going to share the number right now in our meeting chat. You're going to share your work with me, and I'll look at it. Make sure your paragraphs are indented. Let me see chat box here. Okay, let me type here my number. For those of you that are not in the WhatsApp group, make sure you find a way to join. You can inbox me and I will share with you the link. Ayo, if you have the link, you
You
can
can't
share
send
it
the
here with
link.
us. Okay, that's my WhatsApp number that you can use to send your work. Those who want to join the WhatsApp group where we share all the work concerning Senior 2, it's not only for English, it is just one WhatsApp group that we use to share everything concerning Senior 2. For those of
Thank
you
you.
that can't open the chat box, you can just write down my number, and if you have WhatsApp, I'm going to be receiving your work there. It's 0786 266 006. I'm going to repeat it for the last time. 0786 266 006. That's my number, and your assignment is there. Can we get someone to read it for us?
May
Me,
I?
Let's have one.
me,
Let me see. Let me give a chance to someone that has not said anything. It's very important.
Me.
me.
It's okay. Let me come. 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 Where are my participants? Here.
Me.
Okay.
Just
It's
see on
okay.
the screen.
uh-huh.
Me.
Don't worry. Mm-hmm.
That one was overspoken.
It's okay. Let me see if there is any new name here. Paul. Paul. Luita. Paul, are you there?
No.
Yes, Paul. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, please read for us the assignment.
It
Number
depends.
one,
It depends.
identify
Identify the most
convenient communication.
Identify the most convenient common technology. Establish the most expensive technology. Citing.
Number two is establish the most
Find out the most commonly
Excuse
used
me, people.
technology support.
Can we allow Paul to read? Paul Luita. I don't expect any other person to be reading. Let me see.
find out find out the most
No. No. They're gonna she didn't unmute. She didn't unmute me.
Paul, please read.
find out the most common technology.
Okay.
Find out
Paul, continue.
find out the most commonly used technology supporting your view. Number four is the journalism and why. Number five is what communication technology is popular in your community. That's number six, two paragraphs discussing the advantages and disadvantages of modern communication technology.
Yes, thank you very much, Paul. So you're going to write for me your answers on a piece of paper or in your exercise book, establishing the most convenient communication technology that you know, establishing the most expensive. Please cite reasons, like two reasons are going to suffice. Find out the most commonly used technology in your area or in your home, support your view. Determine the device you would recommend for a journalist and why. What communication technology is popular in your community? Yes, I want you to tell me. That answer can be the same as the one you have in number 3, but that's okay. But if you have a different view, it's also fine. Then finally, I want you to write 2 paragraphs discussing the advantages and disadvantages of modern communication technology. From the discussion we've had, many people have told us about the advancements in technology, moving from the agricultural era to the industrial information intelligence. We are now moving to the biotech, and I want you to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of modern communication technology. Please write 2 paragraphs. Feel free to give references and examples. Just give me your best 2 paragraphs, and who knows, when we meet again, maybe we are going to make it an essay, but I wanted us to start small, especially for people that find it very difficult to write. I want you to start by writing only 2 paragraphs, only 2, about the disadvantages and advantages of modern communication technology. So those are your questions. For the first 5, I expect you to have short answers. Just write short answers. If you have 1 word, 2 words, those are okay. For the paragraphs, I expect you to write enough work. Yes. Have we all got the work?
Yeah.
All right, all right. That's good. So we still have some 12 minutes to the end of the lesson. I am going to be still around. Someone has already shared the link to our WhatsApp group. Please join the WhatsApp group. I am going to share the PowerPoint there for you to get the questions. And then those that have questions, I'm going to hang around for the 10 minutes that are left, 10 to 12. And I will be answering your questions in the meeting chat. Yes. Okay. I think I can now stop sharing my screen.
Teacher, first return to the PowerPoint.
Okay, okay. Let's get the questions. Let me be sending the PowerPoint to our WhatsApp group.
Teacher, put for me on the 5th slide.
Okay. Okay, are you through? Because I want to display the activity again.
Yes, I'm done. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, I have shared the PowerPoint presentation in our WhatsApp group. And slide 9 has the assignment. Okay, have we got the questions? Are some people still writing the questions? Yes, Shawin.
Teacher.
Yes, please.
When I'm done, I can send on your number or in the group.
Yes, you sent to me in my inbox.
Okay.
All right.
Guys with the cameras on, Nina, I hide.
Bolingo, bolingo, bolingo like this.
Okay, good people. Thank you for your responses. And that marks the end of our lesson. Please conclude your work and send it for marking, especially your paragraphs. Yes, let's start small and grow our skills, our writing skills and expression. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Thank you for attending. Please thank your sponsors, your parents for allowing you to join in and take part. Thank them. Take a moment and thank them for buying you data, for giving you their phones, for if you have your own phone, for buying you the phones, and for facilitating this. Bye bye. I'll see you next week on Tuesday. Yeah.
Are we not allowed to
Okay.
speak?
Yes, it's okay.
Sure, thank you for the lesson.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
You guys, bye.
Bye bye.
Have a
Everyone,
nice day.
We
thank you
appreciate
for the
your
lesson.
Bye. Bye, teacher.
participation.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
teacher,
Bye.
for the
Bye.
lesson.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you
Boy,
guys tomorrow.
you guys
Bye.
love it.
Teacher,
Nah, next time hide.
bye.
Bye.
Thanks for the lesson.
Bye.
Okay.
Hmm.
Bye. Thanks for the lesson.